Now it's time to pay the initiation fee of $25,000. But you're
First off, you gonna make me wait 10 years, then I gotta pay $25,000 to get in? Hell no, nigga. That Bohemian Grove Club sound like a rip-off. You ain't getting into that shit, nigga. Don't sign up, nigga. They gonna rip you off. Nigga talking about 5 to 10 years, then you gotta pay $25,000. Nigga, fuck y'all. I ain't getting into that shit in no way. Fuck that.
Yeah. I don't care nothing about no wish. I'm tripping, getting sick. I don't care about no nigga. Cause these niggas just be flex. I don't stun nobody, bitch. If you do that, that's a man. See, we dripping like the fox that I just put on my pretend. Nigga, I was selling drugs back with niggas. They was.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Only One KDB, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, bro, we got the Bohemian Grove, the secret society that rules the world. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell to be notified of dropping another banger, bro. Now, if y'all don't know about the Bohemian Grove, bro, they say that's where all the government officials get together and plan to trick our asses. Yeah, we getting tricked like a motherfucker. And y'all a part of it, because y'all letting them trick us. I ain't letting them trick us, because I already know what's going on. But they tricking us when they go to Bohemian Grove. Yeah, that's what they plan. That's why they, don't you know how the team, like the football team, go in the locker room at halftime and make adjustments? That's what the government officials do. When they go to Bohemian Grove, they all huddle up in a big ass group. It's like probably like 5,000 of them, probably more than that. They all get together in this big ass underground bunker that nobody can get in. Like nobody can get in unless you're a government official or you are part of the government. But yeah, bro, we finna get to the video, bro. If y'all new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I've been talking for long enough. Let's get to it, bro. Y'all finna find out about the Bohemian Grove today, bro. I hope y'all boys got y'all pen and pads down, so y'all can get educated right quick. They ready to drop some game down for y'all boys. Let's get it.
Every year in a forest somewhere in Northern California, there is a secret ceremony, far away from the watchful eyes of the public and mainstream media. Right. The most powerful and influential people in the world.
That means you can't come.
Former US presidents, powerful business leaders, bankers, CEOs, and a few actors and other artists. The event is so secret that ex-military men guard the area, equipped with night vision goggles, thermal cameras, and motion detectors. No one is allowed to come close to this area. No one is allowed to see what's about to happen.
Who wanna go to the Bohemian Grove with me? We finna investigate this shit. Who wanna come? Who win? Raise your hand. Y'all some scary motherfuckers. Tell me I ain't going. Nigga, come, bruh. Pause. That sounded, whoa. That sounded off. But like, bro, just come to the Bohemian Grove with me, bro. Ain't nothing finna happen. We finna go in there. We got a whole game plan, bro. I'ma huddle up with y'all like this. I'ma say, this is what we about to do. We about to go in here and, yeah, bro, we finna record. Cause don't nobody got no footage of being down there. So we finna have the first footage, bro. We finna go viral all over TikTok, all over Instagram, everything. We finna see some weird shit. They probably doing some weird shit in there.
Times even the Secret Service is there to help out. And there is good reason for that.
So he went and snuck in to this place where like former presidents go. There's a photograph of it's Ronald Reagan with Herbert Walker Bush and a couple other people all standing around. And it's like these are the people that used to hang out at this place, and they would put on robes and they would worship an owl god, and they would burn an effigy. And then no one's denying that it's real.
What the fuck is an effigy?
They're in with these bankers and former presidents, and they're dressed like druids.
They some sick
some
motherfuckers.
Guy brings over something it's an effigy that's supposed to be a body, a wrapped up effigy. It's also a bunch of sticks in a blanket, but it's like shaped like a body. Yeah. And then they drop it on the fire, and they're all worshiping an owl god.
But what exactly are these powerful men doing in this forest? Is this the secret society that runs the world?
Probably.
Is this ceremony their chance to act out their satanic fantasies? Or is it just a club for the rich and powerful to have a good time?
It's a club for the rich and powerful to do some sick shit. Yeah, they probably be doing some weird shit in there, bro. Y'all think they only worship an owl? They probably do some other shit in there too that we ain't gonna talk about, bro. But you probably get to it in this video, bro. But I don't know what they be doing, bro. They be probably doing some weird shit, bro. Ain't no telling what them old white men be doing.
From the public. My name.
You know who I'm talking about. Barack Obama. Yeah, he probably a part of that shit too. But let me not say too much before they come and get me. I'm sorry, I apologize. This is all for entertainment purposes only. I didn't do nothing. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Documentaries on money, power, war, and crime in my team. Subscribe for more. If you want to win $1,000 cash, all you have to do is
subscribe to me if you want to win $1 million.
Automatically entered. A few of you have won already. Watch out for fake accounts. I would never message you asking for money or to invest. And this is Bohemian Grove, the most powerful secret society in the world.
Okay. Right. Bohemian Grove, the most powerful secret society in the world. In the world, Craig.
All these powerful people have one thing in common. They all have a great team behind them.
They are
The
weird.
most successful companies out there are the ones with the best team. The same goes for my team and this channel. These videos would not be as good without them. That is why it's so
W
important
channel.
to hire the right people. But the problem is finding the right people is really tedious and expensive. You have to go through hundreds of applications and resumes, most of which aren't a good match. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Thankfully, that is where ZipRecruiter comes in, the #1 rated hiring site. If you've got a business and you're looking to scale, you've got to start using ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter is an online marketplace that
we
helps
here
connect
for the
top employers with
Bohemian
the very best
Grove, bro.
applicants.
We don't want to hear
On
about the zipper.
View before you actually learn. In fact, that is TR.
Presidency one day in and day. So you're a US politician with ambitions to run for the presidency one day.
No,
day
hell
in
no.
and day out, you have to navigate the ruthless environment.
Don't this sound like the nigga off of Spider-Man? What's that nigga name? The green motherfucker. What's his name? Don't he sound just like the nigga, bruh? The nigga off of Spider-Man. Y'all know who I'm talking about, bruh. The Green Goblin or whatever the fuck his name is.
Of Washington, D.C. Your enemies are watching your every move, getting in your way whenever they can. They're trying to get under your skin, hoping that you fly off the handle. They're working to destroy your reputation with nasty rumors they leak to the press. They're trying to use you as a puppet for their agenda. But you can't let any of that happen. You want to become US president after all. So you have to be on constant...
Bro, who is this nigga talking in the background, bruh? God damn, bruh. Get to what I'm here for. Finna
alert,
piss me
24
off,
hours
bro.
a day, 7 days a week, fighting an uphill battle every step of the way.
For all y'all that want to run for president, listen to this shit, bro. He giving y'all a game, because I could give two shits about this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about running for president, bro. We just here to expose the weird shit they be doing. Yeah. We don't give a fuck about running for president. That shit rigged anyway.
Make things worse, the mainstream media keeps attacking you on a daily basis. But you can't show any sign of weakness, so you just shrug it off as if it's no big deal. But even though you seem calm and collected on the outside, all these battles are starting to get under your skin. This presents a unique problem. How are you supposed to relieve all that stress? You can't just go to a nightclub with a few buddies to get drunk and dance the night away. No. You are a powerful man in the public eye. You have a reputation to uphold. The paparazzi would be all over that. And if you let go and act silly for just a second, the media would tear you apart. One wrong move, one scandal, and your political career is over. But you have to blow off some steam somehow. Otherwise, you will soon crack and have a complete mental breakdown. The solution? A secret, super exclusive camping trip reserved for the rich.
Bro, no, real shit, bro. What do this shit got to do with the Bohemian Grove? Oh, they about to talk about it right now? Hold on, let's listen.
Powerful elite just like you. A place where you can let go of all your worries, enjoy creepy rituals, and network with the most powerful people in the world, far away from the watchful eyes of the public and the press. Welcome to Bohemian Grove.
Ain't no welcome, nigga. I ain't a part of y'all. Fuck you mean welcome? Oh shit. A secret society for weird people.
In the late 19th century, San Francisco was full of creative people with a can-do spirit. Artists lived out their creative streak in their paintings, novels, and dramas. And in the spring of 1872, around 150 years ago, a group of writers, actors, and journalists wanted to enjoy their art in a more exclusive and private setting. So they founded the Bohemian Club, a kind of secret society where artists could express themselves freely in all their unique ways, far away from all the ignorant people out there in the real world. There was just one problem. Most artists were quite poor. It's one thing to express yourself artistically and live the bohemian lifestyle, but at some point, you gotta pay rent. So the leaders of the Bohemian Club had an idea. Why not invite a few rich businessmen who appreciate the arts? They could enjoy the exclusive atmosphere of the club and brag about being friends with real artists of San Francisco. And in return, they could show their gratitude with some financial support. It was a brilliant move. All of a sudden, these artists could live out their wildest ideas while being supported by their sugar daddies. Their time as starving artists was finally over.
Sugar daddies?
Now,
What the fuck?
they just had to find a secret spot to enjoy their art together. And soon, they found the perfect place. A redwood forest near Monte Rio, California, or what they called the Bohemian Grove. They built camps for their members with strange...
Nigga, he trying to make it seem like it's just some friendly club shit. Nigga, you can't convince me y'all don't do weird shit in there. Yeah, they be doing some weird shit, and this nigga try to make it seem like they just be in there chilling. And, yeah, just enjoying each other company. Nigga, y'all doing something else in there. Y'all fuck around. Yeah, y'all, I ain't finna say what y'all be doing, but I don't even know what y'all be doing. We here to find that out. But you ain't about to trick me and trick my audience to make it seem like y'all be doing weird shit in there. Nigga, we all know y'all be doing weird shit, bro. That's why can't nobody get in. Or can't nobody record or nothing. Cause y'all doing some weird shit in there.
Names like Lost Angels, Owl's Nest, and Caveman. And every camp would be home to a few members who could get drunk together, build close friendships, and live out their artistic spirit. But even though it seemed like heaven on earth, the fate of the club would soon take a dramatic turn.
Oh shit, what's about to happen? Money changes everything. Duh.
You may think that these artists were living the dream, that they could run wild with their ideas while collecting money from their rich friends. But with so much money and status floating around, the club's dynamic quickly changed. Only 8 years after the club's founding, a group of painters and writers complained that the club had become too commercialized, too mainstream, and that the true Bohemian spirit was dead. All this money and social aspirations meant death to genius and a general dead-level mediocrity. Artists were slowly being replaced by the powerful and wealthy elite of the country. Bankers, industry leaders, CEOs, leading scientists, they all wanted to join the exclusive party. And their money and influence made creativity take a back seat. Then another tribe of powerful men joined the club, US presidents. Dwight Eisenhower, Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon, George Bush Sr. They all joined the Bohemian Club before they became president of the United States. George Bush Sr. joined the club in 1973 and moved into the camp called Hillbillies. His roommates, top executives from Bank of America and General Motors.
Hillbillies is crazy.
2 years later, Ronald Reagan was inducted into the Bohemian Club and moved into the Owl's Nest camp. While George Bush was chatting with the president of the Bank of America, Reagan was hanging out with the CEO of United Airlines. You may think that with so many powerful people rubbing shoulders, they make plenty of shady business deals or come up with secret plans to rule the world. But the club has a strict rule: weaving spiders come not here. Meaning, no networking, no business deals, no secret plans. The Bohemian Grove is a place to let go of your worries, enjoy the arts, and get wasted. But as you already know, rules are made to be broken. It's safe to say that everyone goes to Bohemian Grove.
Bro, why do they got a big ass owl in there, bro? Like, what's the point of that, bro? They got a fucking big ass owl with fucking fire coming up. Like, what's the point of that, bro? I guess y'all finna get to it, bro. We listening, bro. Let's get it.
Their own agenda. And how could you blame them? Over a nice dinner in the wilderness next to CEOs and presidents, secret deals happen on their own. It's rumored that the early planning stage of the infamous Manhattan Project happened during the Bohemian Grove in 1942. Only 3 years later, atomic bombs were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, leveling both cities and putting an end to World War II.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They don't want you to listen. Why they don't want us to listen, bro?
One of the highlights of the Bohemian Grove are the so-called lakeside talks, the off-the-record speeches.
But I'm trying to figure out what's so secretive about this, bro. Why can't nobody get in? Why y'all don't let no normal people in there? Why only gotta be elites? Yeah, y'all hiding something in there, nigga. We here to investigate. Let's continue.
Politicians and business leaders especially love giving a lakeside. It's the perfect chance to get some exposure without violating the club's rule number 1, weaving spiders come not here. It's just a casual chat by a club member after all. But in reality, it may be the first day of their presidential campaign. They can share some of their ideas with the most powerful people in the country, see how they react, and find out who might back them should they decide to run for the presidency. And the one man who knows the importance of these lakeside talks better than anyone else is Richard Nixon. In 1950, Nixon listened to Eisenhower's lakeside speech, which must have charmed the right people. Nixon later said, quote,
"It struck me forcibly that Eisenhower's personality and personal mystique had deeply impressed the skeptical and critical caveman audience," end quote.
3 years later, Eisenhower became the next US president.
Eisenhower.
17 years later, it was time for Nixon's own lakeside speech. At that point, he was considered damaged goods because of his failed candidacy a few years earlier. So this time, he had to prove himself all over again. And it was a huge success. 2 years after his lakeside speech, Nixon moved into the Oval Office. He later wrote, quote, "If I were to choose the speech that gave me the most pleasure and satisfaction in my political career, it would be my lakeside speech at the Bohemian Grove in July 1967. Because this speech traditionally was off the record, it received no publicity at the time, but in many important ways, it marked the first milestone on my road to the presidency." End quote. 3 years later, Nixon wanted to give another speech, now as President of the United States. There was just one small problem. The US president can't just disappear to get hammered in a forest and give a private speech to the most powerful men in the country. When the press heard about it, they said they would join the party to cover the event. And they had a few questions in mind.
Or is it just me, bro? I cannot go all the way back in time to name the president. I didn't even know it was a nigga named Nixon who even was our president to begin with, bro. They said 1960. That's a long ass fucking time ago, bro. Who gonna remember that shit? Yeah, nigga, I don't remember. I can't think back that far. I can barely remember what happened last week. Fucking want me to go back to 1967 for?
What were all these powerful men doing in a secluded forest in the middle of nowhere? What were they talking about? Is anything going on here that the public should know about? It wasn't exactly what the Bohemian Club wanted. Their secret rituals and speeches had to be protected at all costs, so the club leaders told Nixon to sit this one out. In 1995, former President George Bush Sr. used his lakeside speech to introduce a special guest, his son George W. Bush, and he had a clear message for his audience.
What was the message?
Would make a great president one day. And we all know how that one turned out.
On my orders, coalition forces have begun striking selected targets of military importance to undermine Saddam Hussein's ability to wage war.
These lakeside speeches are still one of the best kept secrets in America. No one knows what they're talking about each year, and it's quite difficult to sneak around all those ex-military soldiers guarding the place. So if you want to see these lakeside talks live, so you know exactly what the powerful elite is planning next, maybe it's time for you to become a member of this secret society. And here is how.
I ain't being a part of that shit.
Have an impressive career in politics or business, preferably both. Step number 2,
I'd rather not.
Get at least 2 Bohemian Club members to invite you to the club and have them vouch for your remarkable character. Step number 3, impress the membership committee. Show them that you have what it takes to be a good Bohemian. If you have a talent for acting and drama, that's a big plus. Step number 4, scrub any history of you watching this channel. Step number 5, pray that the majority of the membership committee votes for you when it's time to pick new members. Step number 6, enjoy your time being on the waiting list for the next 5 to 10 years. But don't just sit around. The waiting list is crazy. Use the time to become even richer.
What the fuck is this, a job interview or fucking to get in public housing? Nigga talking about a waiting interview. I meant the waiting fucking. Nigga gotta wait 5 to 10 years to get in. Fuck no, nigga been forgot by then. Nigga hit me up 10 years later. Nigga what? Nigga I done forgot about that shit.
And more powerful. Step number 7, you're finally accepted? Great. Welcome to the Bohemian Club. Now it's time to pay the initiation fee of $25,000. But you're
First off, you gonna make me wait 10 years, then I gotta pay $25,000 to get in? Hell no, nigga. That Bohemian Grove Club sound like a ripoff. You ain't getting into that shit, nigga. Don't sign up, nigga. They gonna rip you off. Nigga talking about 5 to 10 years, then you gotta pay $25,000. Nigga, fuck y'all. I ain't getting into that shit in no way. Fuck that.
Multi-millionaire by now, so that's chump change. Step number 8, get ready for the creepy ritual to kick off the yearly summer camp.
Hell no.
Now that you've made it into this secret society, it's time for your first Bohemian Grove. And just like every year, it begins with a strange ritual called the cremation of care, a dark tradition meant to let you go of all your worries and responsibilities. As you're standing there in the middle of the forest, surrounded by millionaires, billionaires, and future presidents, all with the same tense faces, you feel that something strange is about to happen. Suddenly, you see a few men in red robes and red hoods marching forward. Some of them are playing sad music, others are carrying long torches. But they're carrying something else, an open coffin. You take a step closer and risk a look inside. Is that a human body? Is this some kind of satanic ritual? But then you look more closely and see that it's just a human effigy, a model of a person.
Yo, this is YouTube. How the fuck you get this shit on
here? They call it the body
here?
of care, and it represents all the worries and woes that the powerful elite is carrying on their shoulders every single day. But now, it's time to burn all those worries away for good, or at least for a few days. The men slowly keep marching forward to the altar where Mr. Care is.
I got a plan now. It's 489 of us, bruh. Now I feel like we all pull up to the Bohemian Grove and we kick their ass, we can win. Nigga, they can't kick all our ass. Fuck you mean, nigga. We gonna go in there and beat they motherfucking ass. Yeah, they deserve their ass beat. All these fucking sick rituals they doing and all this other extra shit. Tell me about something. You gotta wait 10 years for my application to go through. Nigga, and then I gotta pay $25,000 extra. Oh, to kick your motherfucking ass. Nigga talking about all that extra ass shit, man. Fuck yeah. I ain't wanna get in the Bohemian Grove no way. Fuck that shit. Nigga, all that extra shit nigga gotta go through to get in. Nigga talking about an application. Nigga, fuck y'all.
To get sacrificed under the watchful eye of a giant owl. Yes, you heard that right. The most powerful men in the country, wrapped in red robes, are about to burn a human effigy in front of a giant owl.
Oh, hell
After
no.
the choir finishes their song, the high priest announces that the
Nigga said
pyre
the
is
choir.
waiting for the body of
They
Care.
got choirs in there?
Pyre is a heap of stuff that is to be lit on fire. The men carry the coffin to the pyre in front of the owl, and it seems like Mr. Care is about to meet his maker. But then Mr. Care makes it clear that he's not gonna go down without a fight. After some intense back and forth, the priest has heard enough. He grabs a torch and lights the body of Care on fire. As the flames leap higher and higher, all the worries of the powerful elite melt away.
Sound like some sick
Is
shit
the
to me.
Bohemian Grove just a summer camp for powerful men who want to let go of their worries for a moment? Or do they actually use it to craft secret plans to rule over society far away from the public eye? Most likely both. After all, with so many powerful men coming together in a secluded forest, secured by ex-military men, it's hard not to discuss secret plans. Like the CIA's MK-Ultra program, for example.
Y'all believe in
During the
MK-Ultra?
Cold War, the CIA believed the Soviets had found a way to turn everyday people into emotionless puppets that would do anything they told them to, including killing others without any sense of remorse. But instead of being horrified by the idea, the CIA was intrigued. So they started their own little side project called MK-Ultra. The scientists behind MK-Ultra would test all sorts of drugs and torture techniques on as many people as they could. One of their objectives was to turn their victims into a so-called Manchurian candidate, a programmed killer who would kill on command and forget about it a moment later.
Damn.
It's one of the darkest chapters in CIA history. But talking about all the details of MK-Ultra, the psychological torture, the LSD experiments, and all the brainwashing was beyond the scope of this video. Besides, the vivid details of torture would trigger all kinds of red flags with the YouTube algorithm. Luckily, we've released a deep dive into every dark, evil secret MK-Ultra holds as a private documentary available only to members of this channel, and members have been loving the documentary. All you have to do to get to watch this private documentary right now, and all the other documentary-length videos that are too controversial, too dark, too risky to post.
Don't tell me I gotta sign up and wait 10 years to get in to see if I can watch it or not.
Publicly is click the join button below. Once you sign up, you'll get exclusive access to MK-Ultra, the CIA coup in Iran, CIA black sites, the Bin Laden papers, Jeffrey Epstein, and many more to come. These are the things they should be teaching you in university about how the world works, but they don't. And unlike university, you get all of this for just $5 a month. And there's a refund policy too, unlike most YouTube memberships. So if you join and you don't think it's worth it, email us within your first month of joining and we will personally refund you for your first month. After your first month, there is no refund. So scroll down and hit that join button now.
Nigga said after the first month, there is no refund.
I have been wanting to do this video for a really long time, so let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. And
appreciate you, big brother. Now we finna get out of here, bro. If y'all enjoyed that reaction, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell. Yeah, the Bohemian Grove is some sick shit, bro. Don't sign up because you gotta wait 5 to 10 years to get in. Like they a motherfucker hiring you on a job. The job don't even take that long. I'm talking about 5 to 10 years. Nigga, I ain't signing up for no goddamn me house or apartment. Fuck, I gotta wait that long for. But yeah, bro, we finna get out of here, bro. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out of here, bro.